Hello everyone. Today I thought I would do a get to know me video. So I'll be asking myself a few questions and I will answer those questions while I'm doing my makeup. Okay, who am I? So my name is Tao Ho. Ho by name and not by nature. I remember when I was younger, when in high school, people would make fun of my last name, Ho. So Ho by name, not by nature. And so I have a few questions here. So what did you want to be when you were small? So I grew up in Vietnam. It's like a really small village. The coast of central Vietnam, and back then I think Vietnam was still under communism. Well, it's still under communism state, but it was a lot more closed off, so there wasn't a lot of resources for students to access, especially the young one. I was in prep and primary school then. And one day I came across a book, and books were very rare back in those days. And there was a picture of a nurse, and in my small mind, I was like, yes, one day, when I grow up, I want to be a nurse. So yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a nurse. Okay. So, what is your favorite childhood memory? Is the next question. My favorite childhood memory would be, so when I was younger, my mom were away a lot for work. So I was raised up by my cousins. And my cousins, they were like a lot older than me. And one of my cousin, he's like a few years younger than me. And we were around each other a lot. And I remember like every night we would get together under the moonlight, because there wasn't like, electricity, like, or constant electricity running through the town or the village. So there was like, we had to lit oil lamp, and we would play like in the dark, like a semi-lit light, and we were just swinging on a hammock, and we just play marbles or cards. I think that would be my favorite memories. It's just like very simple childhood. There wasn't like games or books or anything. It was just being around with people that you know and they care about you. And I think I felt really, really loved then as a child. So next question. Have you ever had a nickname, and what is it? So I was born in Da Nang in Vietnam, and I actually don't know who my dad is. And so when I was younger, we moved to the village in Hue, and in the village, everyone know each other, and I was a bit different in the sense that like I wasn't born there, and everyone knew that I was born somewhere else. And because a lot of people, like I would say like majority or like 99% of the people in the village were born in the village, and I was born in Da Nang. And so my mom brought me, we moved to the village when I was, I don't know, 2 or 3, but because I was a lot darker, maybe I have like, I don't know, ethnic blood in me or something, because I actually don't know who my dad is. So because I was very dark and I was, a bit different to everyone else, they gave me a nickname. They called me Dang, which means like black. In hindsight, like is a very discriminatory term, but like prejudice. Not well, they didn't act prejudiced towards me, but it felt prejudice. I had that nickname for a long time. Everyone in the village knew that my name is Black. Saying it out loud is kind of funny, but I don't know, calling anyone by the skin tone is, I can't say it's racism because we're all the same race, so it's discriminatory and prejudice. So yeah, that was my name until I was like 11. Actually, for a long time I didn't know what my given name was. I just knew my name was by my nickname because that was everyone called me. So yeah, that was my nickname. Right, next question. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? I love warm weather, so somewhere maybe next to a beach, under the sun. Actually, maybe not under the sun, because I grew older, I realized you shouldn't spend too much time in the sun because it ages you a lot faster. So yeah, I like to apply my makeup with my hands. It feels a lot cleaner than brushes, because I don't know, I feel like brushes, because you don't wash them often unless you wash it every time after use, dips and stuff get accumulate in there, whereas hand, you can wash it. Give me 1 second. So this is how I do my makeup every day. This is like my everyday makeup. So next thing what I'm going to do is eyeliner. So I have to concentrate, otherwise I will screw it up. It will take me ages to fix it. Alright, next question. What is your biggest fear? I think my biggest fear would be, it's not actually something, it's a feeling. So I'm fear of being trapped, as in like trapped in your own mind, as in, or body. The feeling of not being able to do things that you want to do. For example, where maybe because I might have disability or something, and then I can't do certain stuff, or because I'm in a certain state of mind, and it's and because of that fear, or the fear of unknown, I would not able to go out and do things that I want to do. Like for example, like skydiving. I love, I find a lot of thrill in skydiving. But for example, let's say I'm like this is a hard example, but let me try and explain it in a way that's more relatable. Like, for example, if disabled or something, then I can't go do skydiving, or because I don't have enough money to go on a holiday, and that's make me feel trapped, like that kind of thing. It's the inability to go out and do things at your own free will. So that's what I think it stemmed from when I was younger. When I moved to Australia, my uncle and auntie were always there for us in terms of providing everything for us, and like make sure that we, go to school on time, pick up from school. My uncle religiously drive us and pick up us from school every day until I finished school, finished high school. But at the same time, just because they do that, I felt like I didn't have opportunity. They were quite strict. Like, they didn't allow us to go to our friend's house. Well, not as much. They have to know who our friends are. I wasn't allowed to go to my friend's house whenever I want. Whereas when I was in Vietnam, I didn't even have to ask my grandma whether I could go to my friend's place or not. I would just go. But when I moved here, that's all changed. Because everyone lived quite far from each other here. And, a lot of time we don't know where our friends live. Whereas when I was living in Vietnam, we all knew where, each other places are. And all the parents know each other. But anyway, because of that, my uncle and auntie didn't know who my friends are and where they live and their parents. So I didn't have a lot of opportunity to, socialize with people around my age outside of school. And I think from a young age, I'm a very sociable person. I like to do things, or always doing things. And I like during high school, I felt really trapped because I wasn't allowed to do the things I want, like socializing, going out, explore, trying to find out who I am through to social interaction. So yes, my fear of being trapped is stemmed from that experience. All right. The next question. Are you an introvert or extrovert? I would say I'm a bit of an introvert and extrovert. I love spending time with people, hence why I work in hospitality and I thoroughly enjoy it. But at the same time, I need time alone. I like time alone. At least once a week, I just spend time alone, or even just doing nothing, just watch TV, just to recharge in general. But I do miss my friends a lot during this lockdown. I haven't seen most of them in a long time, and I don't really talk to most of them over FaceTime or video call, or just call them. Maybe I should do that more. Alright, the next question. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? Anything for a day? This is a tough one. I haven't thought about this. Maybe anything for a day. If you choose to do anything for a day, I'll do anything. I think I would like to go to I would like to try diving or parasailing. is it parasailing when you fly off the cliff?
Yeah, parasailing.
Parasailing. That what I want. That what I would like to do. Actually, at one stage I was thinking that I should go get a parasailing license so that I can just parasail anywhere in the world. I think yeah. No, I still can do it if I want. It's been on my mind. Parasailing license. I was gonna do it when I was in Lima, because in Lima, Miraflora, I think, there's a cliff off the ocean, and there were a lot of people doing parasailing, and I really want to do it, but I was scared at the same time. Maybe next time when I go on a holiday, I do it. Alright, the next question. Would you rather win the lottery or work at a perfect job, and why? I think I would like to win the lottery and then create my perfect job. It's because I can pay people to, I think when you have financial capability, you can create the environment that you like to work in when you run your own business. Done. Now I'm just gonna do my hair. I think I look okay. I think. Let's do my hair. Right, next question. Okay. If money was no object, what would you do all day? If money was no object, I think I would still work, to be honest. Maybe like not working for money, but working for a purpose, like whether maybe volunteering or create something that's of value. I think I would create something in education, especially something that's free, where it's accessible for underprivileged people. Maybe like a educational app or something, and it's free for everyone to access. I believe in education, especially. I think education can lift you out, or lift a lot of people out of poverty or just circumstances that they're in. Well, education is information, and information is power. So I think I would do that. Create resources for underprivileged people. So I was going to come here. So next question. If you could go back in time, what year would you travel to? I think I would travel to the time when my mum was still alive. And one thing I would change is I would be less stubborn. I remember I was a very, very stubborn kid. Very stubborn. I remember one time my mom asked me to do something, and me being stubborn, I didn't want to do it, because I wanted to play. And I think my mum followed it up, and I didn't do it. And she chased me around the house with a stick. And because I was living with my cousin too, and they were as I mentioned before, they were older than me, they hid me in one of the bedrooms, so my mom couldn't find me, and I was there for ages. And I think I did that a lot when I was younger. I just want to play. I didn't want to like do chores or anything. And I felt like because I was living in a big household, I got away a lot because there would be other people that would do it for me. Actually, I think that's my attitude. That was my attitude when I was living in Vietnam, because I was always surrounded by adults. Because I don't have any siblings, so I was always surrounded by adults, and I know I was a very well looked after. I think I had a really good childhood. Like, I don't think I ever had really bad memory about my childhood. It's all good memories, and I'm very thankful that I had the opportunity to grow up in that kind of environment. What makes you very angry? I don't think I get angry often, but I think rude people make me angry. Like the people who you know have no respect for others. Like, fair enough, you can have, you know, everyone has their own opinion, but I believe that we all can express our opinion in a respectful way. Whether, you know, it's whether it's, you know, is a very conflicting opinions or is not a well-received opinion, I think we all should have the liberty to do that. But, you know, being rude, you know, just because someone says something that you don't like, I think I'm like, I sometimes do that. Like being rude towards people that, you know, don't like my opinion or express the opinion differently to me. But as I get older, I realize that I actually hate rude people, so I try to be more conscious in receiving when I'm receiving other people's opinions. I always try to walk in their shoes and trying to, you know, understand why they believe what they believe. And I think it's healthy to be surrounded by people that have different opinion to yours, because it helps you grow. It makes you question your values and belief, and I think in a constructive way, because we all need to be exposed to different environments so that we can educate ourselves. I think exposure is a good educational tool. So yeah, that's one thing that I what do you call it, hate, make me angry, sorry. So next question, who is my hero? My hero, I don't think I have one, but I do admire people though. I wouldn't say I have a hero or someone that I look up to a lot, but I do admire people. Like a few weeks ago, I was talking to a friend who opened up a business, and I was asking her a question about it, and I asked her, like, how did you feel, when you open up a business? Because I think there's a lot of, when you open up your own business, I feel like you have to jump outside your comfort zone in order to make it happen. And she took out a really, really big loan for the business, to buy the business. And she was telling me that she cried for like a week. When she was telling me about it, I'm like, even though, she told me that she cried for like a week, in my head, I should tell her though. But if you're watching this, I just want to say, you know who you are. I just want to say that I really admire you for your braveness, even though it's hard work. I really admire that. You took your ability, not your ability, that you took a leap of faith and stepped outside of your comfort zone. Okay, I think I'm done. How do I look? I hope I look okay. Now I'm gonna put some magnetic lashes on and help Chelsea with her photography. I'm gonna be her model, or wannabe model. Right then, thanks for tuning in. I hope you learn a bit about me. And yeah, see you.